Drowsy driving might not seem like a big deal, but new UI research has shown the potential hazards. The UI is 7 weeks into the fall semester, and students are amid midterm exams, which means possibly studying for several hours without much sleep. Daily Iowan's Bobby Wongkamalasai has the story.
Okay, we're now going to go inside the NADS 1 simulator.
The National Advanced Driving Simulator, or NADS for short, recently studied the effects of staying up for long periods of time and then sending their test subjects on an hour-long drive in the NADS 1 simulator.
The most prevalent behavior was drowsiness-related lane departures, where people during what's called a microsleep, which is kind of that feeling of nodding off when you're very drowsy.
The research center simulates real-life driving situations without putting anyone's life in actual danger.
We see people tend to drift out of their lanes. We had at least, I think, 3 or 4 drivers drift entirely out of their lane and almost into the ditch.
The University of Iowa researchers hold one simulator, while Toyota has the other in Japan. NADS focuses on connecting the driver to the vehicle and essentially everything that could happen while operating a vehicle. Iowa researchers developed the software the simulator runs on while running and collecting the data that comes from the driving research projects.
In the recent years, NADS funding has been about 50-50 between public and private sectors. And so we work with car companies, we work with companies that make parts for car companies or that make aftermarket devices that go in our vehicles.
They study effects from drugs and alcohol, distractions both in and out of the car while driving, such as cell phones or pedestrians. And of course, drowsiness and fatigue.
UI students who drive to campus need to be aware of the conditions they put themselves in before getting behind the wheel. Levels of drowsiness come in spurts, so students don't realize how tired they really are after studying. This is Bobby Wongkamalasai, Daily Iowan TV.